What's up guys, it's Artistic here bringing you another tutorial, and this tutorial is called Shading Realistic. But yeah, let's get started. So let's open a new document. 8.5 by 11 is pretty good. We'll work with 200 dpi. I usually do 300. Screw it, let's do 300. So that way you can see more detail and you get a better quality. Alright, let's flip the image counterclockwise so it could be like that. We'll screen it. Okay, now I remember back in the days, not back in the days, but like 2 years ago, I had this class called observational class, and what that class was is it's pretty important. Like they teach you how to observe objects that you're focusing on drawing. Let's say if I had a ball on a table, what you want to do is just get the ellipse tool. It's much easier. Make sure you create your layers, pretty important. I'm gonna hold shift, and when you hold shift you get a perfect proportion of a circle. So that's good. And then what I'm gonna do is just get the paint bucket tool, get a 50% grade. Now this is gonna be important in this tutorial. Make sure you're on painting right here on the top. Your select workspace, you're on painting. So that way you can get this grading right here from white to black. Is pretty important because in this tutorial it's important where the light's hitting and then where the shadow is at. Okay, now I'm gonna get a 50% grade, which is this one right here. Now I'm just gonna paint it. Just click on it when you're done. Now since it's highlighted right now, what I always do, and I recommend, like if those little things are bothering you, the highlight that's selecting the object, all you gotta do is just hit Control. If you have a Mac, is Command. So just hold. Oh, well, I got a PC, so I'm using my laptop. Just hold just hold Control, and then after that you just click H. And what that does, you're hiding you're just hiding the selection. Put it that way. Let's put this right here. This is gonna be the sphere or ball, whatever you wanna call it, but whatever, it's a sphere, ball, whatever. And right now it looks flat 2D, right? It looks all flat 2D. And we're gonna make it look 3D, like if it's actually popping out. Like if you just see it on your screen and you could just grab it out, just grab that ball and just hold it in your hand. But anyways, now I'm gonna get the rectangle tool and then just put this in another layer. And there's gonna be our gradient, so that way y'all can see from black to white. Now I'm gonna go to what paint bucket tool is. Go to gradient and make sure you click this box right here so it can turn from black to white. And then what you gotta do is just click and hold and just go up for the gradient. If you already know how to use the gradient tool, as you can see, we got a perfect blending from black to white, black, dark gray, mid gray, and then light gray and then white. Okay, after that, let's go back to layer 1, which is the ball. So what I like to do is just hold Control, and when you hold Control, you see that little square next to the little hand. When that pops out, you just click the square, just click it, and then you're gonna see the highlight again. So like I taught you, just hold Control and then just click H. So now that object is selected. So whenever I get the paintbrush tool, I got, let's say I could let me see, I'll just get a purple. And as you can see, look, I'm pressing on the white and nothing's coloring. But once I press on the ball, on the sphere, on the circle 2D, then it starts coloring, you see? But yeah, that's just a little quick technique for me to give you guys. If y'all don't know, if you do know, it's cool. Like it's a good technique to use. I do it all the time with speed painting. But anyways, now right here we're just gonna see where the lights hitting the ball, so we could just make it look 3D. So what I like to do is I like to get the soft brush tool, which is this one. It's default, it comes with it. After that, when you are about to render something that you're drawing, look at it and then just tell yourself where the shadow is and where's the highlight, which is important. So I'm gonna start out with this black with an 80% gray, and I'm just gonna start making my shadow, and little by little I'm just gonna start adding the black and then just blend it out. So like I said, this grading right here of colors from white to black is pretty important, so that way you could just make some instant realistic rendering, and then after that I'm gonna show you how to color it. So it's pretty important because each square is 5%. If you stop in a certain, like, just leave it alone, then it's gonna tell you like how much percent it has. Like this one's 50%, 55, 60, so on and so on. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna give it a shadow. But like I said, always look at reference. Like, well, obviously when you're observational drawing, you're looking at the object that you're drawing, and then you're just going out from there, and just looking where the shadow is and where the light is. Now this right here that you see in the bottom, like that gray, that's a reflect light. That's what I see on the ball that I'm drawing. It's a reflect light, so it's pretty important to add reflect lights. If you see a reflect light, like, well, you'll see at the end. Because when I start adding the black, so on and so on, I will show you what I mean. So like I said, just blend it, just blend it. Just go through each square and then just start blending it. Since you have the soft brush too, it's pretty easy to do it in there. Make the brush a little bit smaller. As you can see, little by little it's blending, which is good. First, I always like to work with my shadows first, and then from there I go with the highlights. I don't know, just for me it's more easier that way. If you're used to doing from highlights to dark, it's cool. It's up to you. Do it however you want. And I'm just gonna get a black. I'm just gonna go do it like little by little, just blend it. I'm not trying to add too much. But there you go. Like, that's cool. I'm gonna start doing my highlights. Now I'm gonna start out with this one right here. Just blend this out. Just blend this out like that. I'm gonna go to this one right here. Same thing, just blend that one out. So this is where the light's really hitting on the ball. And I'm just gonna give it a bright white. Cancel that. A bright white in the middle. And there you go. That's the highlight. For the reflection, like, that's good. All I gotta do is just get this gray right here and then just put it right here. Just blend that out a little bit. Get this gray right here. So that's my reflect light right there. As you can see now it looks like it's actually 3D. Like, you could just grab it. Now what I'm gonna do now is, since we still have this object selected, which is on hide, what you should do is just unhide it. Like, you could go to edit. Where is it? Nah, screw it. Just hold Control D and you deselect it. So when you deselect it, now you can start see where the white is. See, you can start coloring on the white. Now I'll make a new layer, and there's gonna be the shadow. So I'm gonna start again with a 50%, and there's the shadow for the floor, because this sphere that I'm drawing is not floating on midair.